Hey YouTube fans, people in the interwebs, it's me, SG1, coming at you for another Star Trek Discovery official Starships collection review. Yes, look what came the other day. The U.S.S. Shenzhou NCC-1227. As per usual, you get a nice glossy magazine, but a smaller magazine, which is a bit odd, because these are sort of premium subscription ones, and I should have had this ready really. And they are in a smaller magazine, not the same size as the one you get in the shuttle pack. That's a normal magazine, that's the Discovery magazine. See ya? You know, so anyway, we're going to be cracking on, and as per usual, you get the nice glossy magazine, and then we get the ship itself. More on that in a little bit. I'll put you there, then I'm not in the way of that. There we go. So, we get specification, Class Walker, which I reckon is a reference to Sonequa Martin Green's appearance on The Walking Dead. Walkers, they were called walkers, not zombies. So yeah, there's that. Affiliation Federation, launched 23rd century, length 423 metres. That's as long as an Excelsior class starship, nearly. You know, so that's a pretty big fucker. Captain Philippa Giorgio. And then we get some nice CG renders of the ship itself. Same one from the front cover. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad thing. The aging but dependable use of Shenzhou boasted a saucer section, secondary hull, ventral bridge, and 2 nacelles. Well, that's interesting. The Shenzhou was commanded by Philippa Giorgio, one of the most decorated captains in Starfleet. And then we get a topographical view, which is a bit different from normal. Which is quite nice. Shenzhou dispatched to missions of grave importance, including investigating damage relay on the edge of Federation space. And then we got designing the Shenzhou, which is quite cool. What's it? John Eves. It's a John Eves bad boy, which is always good. They've got some more designs of it there. I'll come into this one in a little bit, but yeah, you can see sort of NX-01 in there, which is quite a nice call. If it had been that one, I'd have been quite happy, because it's quite cool, that one. Bit NX-01-y. Then we've got some more, then we've got like a CG render of it there, then we've got some more designs with blue, sort of teal, striping and that's there, and you've got some more sort of filled out designs there, and then we've got some more designs on there, and that's basically the magazine, because there's nothing much to be said, because spoilers, you haven't seen it yet, it gets destroyed. But then we see the mirror version of it, which no doubt Eagle Moss will most likely release. No bad thing. So straight onto the magazine. Quite a disappointing magazine, actually, this time round. Usually the magazines are filled with loads of information. The John Eves stuff's always good, because I always like the design stuff. Because when you get... Because I always like to see the start, and then the ideas come in, and then, you know, you get a design that's radically different from, you know, what it ends up with. And then the progression of from start to finish is really cool. So, onto the ship itself. And it is a big fucker. It is a big fucker. Just show you the size. There's Voyager, and then there's the Shenzhou. Pretty big. I think. Yeah, see, if you're going by the size in the book, it's actually bigger than Voyager. But there you go. Yeah, so it's really nice. Really, really nice. The red pinstriping and stuff is really cool. You've got the name and registry number on both sides there. I much rather write it across there, but there you go, that's just me. You've got deflector dish there. You've got what appear to be torpedo launchers on either side of it there. Some nice grey panelling as well. Some nice Aztecing, but you can't really see it on there. Some nice grey panel work there. These fins are a bit, you know, redundant on a starship, to be honest. You've got some fins on the other side of the nacelles there. You've got U.S.S. Shenzhou above the shuttle bay. You've got some really nice nacelles, although they've got red inserts rather than blue. I'm not sure the logic behind that, but there you go. Bridge on the bottom of the saucer, which is weird. My brain still can't accept it. Oh no, they're not torpedo launchers. They're sensor pallets, aren't they? Some rings with windows in them. Some nice paneling there. You've got the register number there. You've got some nice detailing across the nacelle struts there. More detailing on the bottom, more of that red pinstriping. A very tiny Starfleet symbol on either side, which is nice. Extremely tiny, you're not going to see it on this camera, but extremely tiny registry number on the nacelles there. Looking at it, if you take off the round part of the saucer, if you take off these parts, it's the Normandy from Mass Effect. Actually, do you know what? I'd like a Normandy at this sort of scale. Yeah, if you... I'll see if I can splice a picture in here somewhere. But if you take off the round part, it's the Normandy from Mass Effect. Or very similar to it. The infamous misaligned windows are present, but not on here. They're perfectly aligned. I don't know if you're going to get a view of it. Yep. But they're oh yeah, you can see it there. They're perfectly in line, those ones. What, right, Ben, or anybody from Eagle Moss, if you're watching, you're probably not, but if you're watching, what is the deal with the misaligned windows? They're getting very, very, very noticeable now. It seems like you can put in, you see all this red detail in here, that's all perfect, but a tiny, tiny little white, speck of paint in an indent is impossible. I don't understand. Come on, lads, sort it. Please, fucking sort it. Now. I get the feeling that this ship should have been this orientation, because it makes sense. Deflector dish is in the right place there, the bridge is on the top of the saucer, and cells are sticking up like that. And you know what? I actually kind of prefer it this way up. So yeah, it makes total sense. I mean, you can rotate the, these parts of this part of the saucer the other way, but I think it looks better this way. If I'm honest, I might display it this way actually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like it. As a model, it's really nice, and this is the first piece of Discovery merchandise that I own. I don't want to go into the series at the minute, but I will do a little bit. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was a very, very slow burn, and the technology is all kind of off. And the Mirror Universe, spoilers by the way, but the Mirror Universe stuff was good. I liked that bit, and I sort of grew into it a bit. But the first season is the first season. Next Generation's first season is fucking horrendous to watch. It is proper painful to get through. So I can't really judge the series on the first season, but the Klingons still look like shit. I really don't like the look of those Klingons. Why couldn't they have been, normal? And for a show that's supposed to be set during a wartime, it's the most dullest fucking war I've ever seen. And I'm sick of the pew-pew fucking guns. I want proper phaser beams. Anyway, that's just thingy. I'm digressing slightly. But the model, very nice, very nice, very nice. Well, they have to be at this sort of fucking price range. These are, I think, $29.99 each. So, yeah. But the thing is, though, for that kind of money, I want aligned windows. It's not hard to do, but Eagle Moss seem to be doing it a lot. So that's why, for the moment, I'm not buying the XL versions of the Voyager and Enterprise D and all the rest of them. For the moment, it's due to the fact that I don't want to shell out all that kind of money, then have to repair it, if you know what I mean. I just want to buy a cool-looking Voyager or Defiant or whatever, stick it on a shelf and go, oh look, the Defiant, isn't it cool? But anyway, I'm digressing. You come here for this review. So yeah, it's a nice-looking ship. For me, it does look like a Centaur class, to be perfectly honest. If I should have had one ready to compare it, but it's put away up there. If I was to redesign this, firstly, I'd have it upside down like that, because I think it looks a little bit better and kind of ties into NX-01 a little bit. So you can see the sort of progression from NX-01 to this and then to later ships. And I'd rotate the saucer section that way so that the smooth edge side here with the Shenzhou registry over there. But then again, I'd have the registry number across there. But that's just me, you see. I prefer my bridges at the top of the saucer. But other than that, I think it's a nice ship. I think it's well put together. I'd get rid of these fins, and I would angle these nacelles slightly. This cross beam is a little bit too square. I'd sort of angle them slightly. But that, you know, that's just me. And get rid of all the red in the nacelles. I'd make them blue. And it is clear plastic, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well. Yeah, so I don't know what they were thinking with this one. But, you know, it is good. I mean, I do like it, and I will be collecting the Discovery ships, because, you know, completionist, I have to have everything. And it does come with a stand, and it says U.S.S. Shenzhou NCC-1227 on the bottom there, and then it connects to the stand rather securely, actually. It fits quite well, if I'm honest. Does it fit the other way? Let's have a look. Not quite. No, never mind. Yeah, so it does fit on the stand quite nicely, and this will sit with my specials when I get the shelf built. And I keep saying, I've been saying it for like 2 years now, but when I get the shelf built, I will display these with my specials, because they're in the special scale, if you know what I mean. So it is pretty cool. I do like it, yeah, it's pretty cool. So thanks for listening to watch my review. Please like, share and subscribe to this video. Hit that notification bell to tell you when I've got new content available. And then and I will catch you next time for another review. So I'll catch you later. Bye for now.